Hi everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're like me and love Kalanchoes for their vibrant blooms, you're in the right place. Today, I'll show you how to save your Kalanchoe after it's done flowering so you can enjoy it again next season. We'll cover everything from care tips to propagation, fertilizing, pest control, and more. Let's dive in. Once your Kalanchoe is done flowering, the first step is to deadhead the spent blooms. Use clean scissors or pruning shears to remove the faded flowers. This redirects the plant's energy from seed production to growing healthy leaves and roots. Also, cut back any long, leggy stems to encourage compact growth. Pruning at this stage helps prepare the plant for a new growing season. Kalanchoes love bright, indirect light. Place your plant in a spot where it gets 4 to 6 hours of morning sunlight, but is protected from harsh afternoon sun. If you're keeping it outdoors, ensure it's shaded during peak sunlight hours to avoid leaf burn. Kalanchoes are succulents, so they don't like overwatering. Water only when the top 2 inches of soil feel dry. Reduce watering in winter, as the plant goes semi-dormant and needs less moisture. Fertilizing is key to keeping your Kalanchoe healthy and preparing it for the next bloom season. Feed it once a month during the active growing season, which is from spring to early autumn. You can use both organic and inorganic fertilizers, depending on your preference. Let's break it down. From spring to autumn during the active growing season, you have organic options. Use natural fertilizers to encourage steady and healthy growth. A diluted vermicompost solution or compost tea can be used to feed your Kalanchoe once every 15 to 20 days. These provide a gentle supply of nutrients like nitrogen for foliage growth and phosphorus for root development. Banana peel liquid fertilizer is rich in potassium, which helps strengthen stems and support flower development. Use it once a month. Seaweed extract in liquid form can also be applied once a month to provide trace minerals and improve overall plant health. For inorganic options, use a balanced fertilizer, such as a 10-10-10 NPK fertilizer for steady growth. Feed it once a month at half strength. These fertilizers are fast-acting and provide nutrients directly to the plant. During late autumn and winter, which is the blooming phase, switch to a fertilizer with higher phosphorus and potassium to encourage flowering. For an organic option, use a diluted mustard cake solution, 1 teaspoon in 1 liter of water, once a month. It provides slow-release phosphorus and other nutrients for flower production. For an inorganic option, use a bloom booster fertilizer like 5-10-10 NPK or 15-30-15 every 4 to 6 weeks at half strength to promote vibrant, long-lasting flowers. Here are some fertilizing tips. Always water your Kalanchoe before applying any fertilizer to prevent root burn. Avoid over-fertilizing, as this can lead to weak, leggy growth or salt buildup in the soil. Organic fertilizers are slower to act, but enrich the soil over time, while inorganic fertilizers provide immediate results. You can combine both methods by alternating them during the growing season for the best results. If you want more Kalanchoes, propagation is super easy. Take a healthy stem cutting, about 4 to 6 inches long, and let it dry for a day to form a callus. Then, plant it in well-draining soil or a succulent mix. Water sparingly until roots develop. You can also propagate Kalanchoes from leaf cuttings. Simply place a leaf on top of the soil and mist it occasionally. Kalanchoes can sometimes attract pests like aphids or mealybugs. Check the undersides of the leaves regularly for any signs of infestation. If you spot pests, wipe them off with a cotton swab dipped in rubbing alcohol, or spray the plant with neem oil every 2 weeks. Rainy season can be tricky for Kalanchoes. Too much water can lead to root rot. Keep the plant in a sheltered area where it won't get drenched. Make sure the pot has drainage holes to let excess water escape. Kalanchoes thrive in well-draining soil. Use a mix of regular potting soil, sand, and perlite or pumice. Repot your Kalanchoe every 2 to 3 years, preferably at the start of the growing season, to refresh the soil and prevent root-bound issues. During winter, move your Kalanchoe indoors to protect it from frost. Keep it near a bright window, but away from cold drafts. In spring and summer, gradually increase sunlight exposure to encourage new growth. To get Kalanchoes to rebloom, they need a period of darkness. In late autumn, give your plant 14 to 16 hours of darkness every day for about 6 weeks. This mimics shorter daylight hours and triggers blooming. Kalanchoes bloom during late autumn and winter, so they are not dormant during this time. Instead, this is when they need the right care to maintain those beautiful blooms. Here's what you should do. Place your Kalanchoe in a spot with bright, indirect light. If indoors, keep it near a sunny window, as light is crucial for sustaining the flowers. Reduce watering slightly during winter, but don't let the soil dry out completely. Water only when the top 2 inches of soil feel dry. Switch to a bloom-boosting fertilizer, such as one with higher phosphorus content, like 5-10-10, and feed the plant every 4 to 6 weeks. Avoid over-fertilizing, as this can harm the plant. Keep the plant in a room with temperatures between 15 degrees Celsius and 24 degrees Celsius, or 59 degrees Fahrenheit to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Protect it from cold drafts and frost. By following these tips, you'll keep your Kalanchoe blooming all winter long. And that's it. I've covered everything you need to know to care for your Kalanchoe. With these tips, you can save your Kalanchoe and enjoy its stunning flowers season after season. Remember, a little care goes a long way. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow gardening friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more plant care tips. See you in the next video.